Hello, 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 and welcome to Workouts for Older Men Live. I am Skip LaCour. So glad you are joining me today. Hey, when you come on, say hello, hello, hello. That's our Workouts for Older Men Live greeting. Tell me where you're watching me from. Hey, if you're new, let me know that too. If you're new to this Skip LaCour page over on Facebook, or you're on YouTube or my TikTok, right? Let me know if you're new. Got special things going on if you're new into our fitness circles for older men. So let me know. Make sure you visit skiplacour.com. Often I've got a whole library of videos, podcasts, blog posts, whether it's workouts, eating, how to organize it, the mindset, motivation, even perspective for older men. Right? Everything for men like you and me, a little bit older, busy, productive lives. We got a lot of things going on, and we want to be fit. All right. So visit skiplacour.com often. Hey, always reach out to me if you're interested in one-on-one coaching. Look in the description of this video. I make myself so available. I talk to so many of you, whether you are coaching with me or not, all day, every day, 7 days a week. I'm obsessed with helping you take it to the next level. So take advantage of me. All right. Call me, text me. We'll set up some time to talk. And that information, again, is in the description of this video. Hey, in this short video, I want to talk about how do you get motivated? You got a lot of things going on. You've got a busy, productive life. You're a little bit older, right? Maybe you don't have as much energy as you had when you were a younger man. Maybe you're not willing to do all the things that you were able to do. Maybe you've got still have a lot of responsibility at this stage of life. And you want to put more energy into your workouts. You want to do what it takes. Just can't get yourself motivated. And you're not that type of guy. You're the farthest thing from lazy, right? You've demonstrated, you continue to just demonstrate it in important areas of your life. Not saying that fitness isn't important, but with your business and with your family. I mean, you're the farthest thing from lazy. So, this whole thing of not being motivated to work out, and you need to for yourself, for your family, have more confidence, look better, to make more money, have more energy, right? Live a longer life for your family. You need to do it, but you can't get yourself motivated. Well, in this video, I want to talk about that and give me some feedback too. Give me some feedback on if this is resonating with you. All right? Let me know that. All right? So it's usually with the men who I work with, right? Usually what the challenge is just the management of their willpower, focus, energy, and time. They think that they're doing everything that they need to do with their workouts or their eating, right? For the amount of effort they're putting in, the strategies that they figured out, they kind of really believe that they should be getting more, and they should be more productive, build more muscle, lose body fat, but it's just not coming to them, right? They can't follow through. Like I had a gentleman just recently, and he said, look, hey, and this is very true, very perceptive of him. He's rather new to working out, even though he's older, is that most men at my age and the more serious guys in the gym work out in the morning, like 5 o'clock in the morning before their day. I've been in there. They're serious. They know what they're doing. And they're successful businessmen. And they're there at 5 o'clock in the morning. And he said, look, I made that shift, and I started going in the morning. All right? And I did it for 3 months, and I saw results. He said, but, I don't know what I was doing wrong, because I just couldn't make it through my business day. It was 2 o'clock. It was 3 o'clock. Right? And I was tired. I couldn't concentrate on my job. I must have been doing something wrong, so I stopped doing it. What he didn't realize is that every man who's older, we do run out of gas at 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. It's just that we made the decision that that's working out, prioritizing our workout, right, with our best energy for our health. We just have the reasons in our head. We're motivated. We must do it then. And we'll take the downside of getting a little tired and not being quite as sharp at just say 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And what they do instead is they pick jobs that don't require as much energy, and they stack them in the morning. It's strategic. But to think that that they have all that energy like he had, who would sleep in until, I don't know, an hour before I have to go to work, and then he had it all day long. He's assuming that all the other men were that way and getting up a few hours early and beating themselves and working out. No. All right. So sometimes just not understanding the price that those who are successful pay. You think you're paying a price. You just don't know the price to pay. It may be new to you. And just knowing that, hey, if you want this, there is a price to pay. Everybody else is paying. You're not doing anything wrong. All right. So not knowing how it works. Right. So that's just your own willpower, energy, and time management. You got to do what works best in your life. And if you don't have fitness high enough to make it work, right, you may not be doing anything wrong. It's just that it's just not important to you. And if you say, but it is. Well, the decisions that you're making, that every man who's motivated shows up, all right, they're making other choices that you're not making. All right. I don't know if that makes sense to you. Let me know. All right. But we all have a price to pay. There's a saying that says, find out what the price of success is and then pay it. Many of us want success, and let's just say in fitness, but how do we know? Do you have a coach who can help you, who can explain it? So you know what it takes to win or lose. Do you know the price to pay it? Maybe you don't want to pay it. Maybe you'll willingly pay it, but you don't know what the price is to success because it's new to you. That can really affect your motivation. So maybe that applies to you. I don't know if you would know that, but maybe this might get some thinking. Here's the other thing, right? You don't know what you're doing is going to pay off. There's too much uncertainty. You don't know what's going to pay off. So, you get going, you think you're putting the effort, you should have the result, but it's not paying off. And so you quit. Who is going to continue to keep on working at something and what you think is giving it all, 15 out of 10 effort, and not get results? That would wear away on anybody's motivation. All right? You're only going to fail for so long before you say, this is not worth effort. I am no longer motivated putting this effort because I'm not getting the results. All right? So I wonder if that applies to you. You think you're doing everything and you're not getting the results, and it's wearing on you, and you're not motivated. Right? I'm wondering if that applies to you. But you wouldn't know that either. You don't know if you're using the most effective and efficient strategy. You don't know that you don't need to. I know, I used to write about it. You don't need to stop and eat 6 meals a day. So that's no longer an excuse that, hey, I'm busy, I got things. You don't know the strategies. That science doesn't hold up. It's not a slow drip of protein to help you build muscle faster. It isn't speeding up your metabolism by eating smaller, more frequent meals. And again, I'll raise my hand. That's what I learned as a bodybuilder. Science does not support that. All right? So you may be doing a whole lot of things that take a lot of effort, and there's no net result, except for you're doing what you think you're supposed to be doing. I have so many men that are doing so many things, and they're not yielding a result, and they never will. And it's just making it really complicated. It's really hard, and it's a waste of energy and effort. They just don't know it. I see them putting a lot of effort into some things like supplements. What do you think that supplement that you're paying $50 a month, you think you can't lose that 40 pounds unless you have a supplement? And then you say, well, I'm not buying supplements. How can I? That supplement has this much of a difference. And I'm just giving that the benefit. It isn't the massive change. So if you're not doing it, that's not what's holding you back. You don't know what to do. Do you think you need protein powder? Well, I can't afford those protein powders. I can't pack out my food for the day. I can't only eat broccoli and chicken. So, okay. No, you don't know what to do. Nobody's taken the time to explain it for you. So if you're doing all these things that aren't necessary, and they're not producing the results. If you're not doing things that won't help you, they're really not going to help you, but it's making things, well, I need to do this, that, and that thing, and I'm not doing it. Of course it's going to wear away at your motivation. Of course it is. All right? You need help. If this is important to you, I talk to men all the time. all different levels of motivation. You know, I talked to a gentleman, he's got young kids like me. And his motivation is to live long, healthy life for these young kids that he had. Now that's motivation, and I can relate to that. All right? Everybody has a different story. Right? It's only so high, it's only so important, especially if you're rather new to it. Get some coaching. Let me explain this to you so you efficiently and effectively use your willpower, focus, energy, and time. All right? So I hope maybe you look inside. Why aren't you motivated to do something that you know is important, but you can't get yourself to do it? Maybe I've given you some clues. Let's talk through it. Let me help you. Maybe it's not about motivation. Maybe it's expectations that are never going to happen. Maybe it's ineffective strategies that are just wasting your energy and it's not producing and it's wearing you down. Let's find out. Reach out to me for one-on-one coaching. So that's going to do it for this Workouts for Older Men Live. Let's take on the day with a sense of urgency. We have to when we're a little bit older. We've got more time behind us than we do in front of us. Have a great day.